Yeah, man, quick life people. Telling us that I come on early, because I'm telling us that McGrath I gotta deal with the thing. Big up on yourself. Jeremy and Thomas. Jeremy and Thomas. Christopher Johnson. Kurt Brooks. Neve Johnson. Zeeks. The whole massive. Big up on yourself. All I ballers them. You get what I say? Yeah, man, we got turn over, I think, man. First title, people. What? Me excited. I can't call. Yo, me glad for win that cup, yeah. Me no care when I want to call it small cup, liquor cup, tea cup. I don't care. Title we say. And we did it. You get what I say? So big up all the past students. And the man them know themselves. And the lady know herself. Everybody will support the thing. Yo, right now, people. Rob Smith, me not to go on a studio for that one. You see me, I say, me not going on a studio for that one here. That one I can't take studio. Excited. You get what me? We're too excited. Big up the whole team. What you mean, man? First title ever. Let me tell you something, Bridget. You saw them see KC and the JC and the Georges and the Mona them win. Listen, just when a set up a student decide to put hands and heart together, it work. First an experience. First an experience. You get what me I say? First an experience. We put hands and heart together. And we deal with it. Yo. Yo, me I watch a game, people. And me I tell us a goosebumps or something. Yo. Simba. Yo, Dante Anderson, youth. The Dante Anderson. Jim. Messi. Yo. Yo. Bridget, you not to know the thing, Bridget. You don't know what me feel right now. You see me I say? Because this team have come a long way. Remember the years ago we have got McGrath in a Bridget. No second round we can't go. And right now, consistently, we are going a second round. Consistently, quarterfinal. And one little thing happened this year, make me know, hey. Actually, hey. Right now, me hate the Vuvuzela people. But right now, I call out somebody with one right now. If it sound it. You see me I say? Yeah, man, I call out somebody right now if it sound it, man. Me don't like the Vuvuzela people. You make too much noise. But right now, I take some noise. Yo. It's a big deal. And we not talk KFC. And we not talk Christopher Martin. It's a big deal. And we not talk Len. Yo, this is what they call contribution to the development of football. What some man do? What some man do? Yo, me no want to get on a bunty mode tonight now because I'm a full black, man. But, yo, what some man do? Some man help football, Some man help football from that level there. Yo, Thomas, we have got chat, brother. We have chat a little more. Yo, yo, people. Me I gotta play something. Me I play something. Me gonna hear. Yo, I'm telling us. I'm gonna hear this, virgin. Yo, me have to play that again. You see? Yo, me have to play that again. When I hear? Yo! Hey, who do not know, you know? Hey, me hear the commentator say, you know, people talk about the thing on the cup, you know. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, you know. Jamaican baby, big up yourself, you know, all the time. You understand? But hear me, I say. If people then talk about a cup of people, and a lot of people don't play it, but the feeling where you get, right now, the man you defeat today, it come like a pitch roll right now. Everything smooth out. There. Prince, big up yourself. Hey, you see that man, the pitch roll out. You know why? Me win back a title. Seeing? And Leon Bailey kill off some people who chat him out. Woo! Hey, you see, right now, the amount of group of me in a football and the Arsenal man then quiet. Can you hear me now? No, we can't hear them. We can't hear them. But hear it. Yo, yo, people, who don't even understand. Them Arsenal people and I'm not chat. Man, you get them face kick out, but as me say, the pitch roll. The pitch well smooth. Covers come off. Because McGrath take the title. Ben Francis knockout champion 2023. You don't think of chattings? Yo, hey, we have to play. Yo, the voice note are epic. Hey, you don't think of that? You don't see save where defender make? Yo. Yo. Not to disturb neighbors them. But anyways, I celebrate. Yo, all like McGrath people them roll out. Share up the live people. Yo, you can't chat to it. Eh? You can't chat to it. Jesus peace. Cranky want to link people. Cranky, you have to go call my phone, Cranky. I phone me out of this live pod. Me Cranky call my phone. Cranky, call my phone. Make a message to Cranky, because we don't have no link right now. We link them run out right now. Yo! Hold on the Cranky. You see, before me call the Cranky, I have to go call the general, you know. I have to go call the general. Hold on the Cranky. I call the general first. Yo, boss phone. Cranky, hold on there. McGrath business first. Yo, you're the live, brother. Chat to it. Yo, you're the live. Chat to it. Tell us the feeling we're going right now.
Yo, the atmosphere is normal. The atmosphere, what we know, bro. You understand? You them excited, man, and the whole community, the whole self-catching behind the team, you know?
Yeah. The goal, the defender will save that ball from going into the back of the net. What he told you guys, what happened in that play?
Well, he told us that, hey, look here, what? I am anti-Mali out there.
Yeah.
Right? So, it don't matter what it takes, he's not going to do it to Team McGrath.
Jano. Team McGrath. Heart and soul out on the field. Yo, Virgin.
In other words, he's leaving everything on the pitch. Everything on the pitch.
Every single thing. Yo, I want to big up a team, you know. Yo, we have to come on the program more formally, you know, brother. But me have to do a live to make you know what go on. Make people them hear the joy what go on with the team. You see?
Before today.
Yeah.
You would them really upbeat.
Yeah.
And basically know that is one aim and the goal at stake. And then know say, hey, it's nothing less than a victory today.
For real. Yeah, man, just go and big up on yourself and safe journey back home, you know, man.
Yes, man, no problem, man. And thanks for the live, man, because you know it's a team McGrath all the way.
Hey, may I tell the people them say, when you see KC and the JC them come together, we know first answer it can happen because we put hands on heart into this.
Yes, man, most definitely, man. And no matter what, if we even get more hands on heart in this, we can do far better.
Far better.
Imagine, you know, a group of us come together and basically say, hey, we're going to make this happen. And, you know, we see the end result today.
Yeah, man.
The sky is the limit, you know?
Yeah. All right, big up yourself, Jano.
Yeah, man.
We link up.
All
right, cool. So, yeah, people, remember the coaching staff they say, you don't know, so we have to call in and make the people them know what go on. It's me, I say. But here, what? A cranky time now? Honestly, a cranky time now? A cranky time now? Let me see if a cranky time now. Hey, Cranky, you're live and direct, you know. Where you call my phone for Cranky? Talk to me about your Arsenal team. Leon Bailey clip your wing. What go on, Cranky?
My coach, I noticed that you're bad on your team.
Huh?
Well, we didn't get 3-0 from Bournemouth.
No, hey, hold on. Time out. No. Cranky. Cranky, you see, if we didn't win that game there,
Coach,
Cranky, hold on now.
Glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
So that's why I say, Cranky, hold on now. I fling all past stone because my pitch rolling now because McGrath win and uno lose, so everything level.
No, coach, let me say this, coach. I went to a high school where this is normal for us.
Yeah.
We don't get that excited about winning because it's like taking a shower or eating food. It's normal for us. We don't have to get overly excited about winning one trophy. Is that you guys' first trophy?
Yeah, of course. We have to start somewhere. Cranky.
I know. You're talking about a second-hand trophy. I said start someplace.
In order to reach up on the 3rd floor or the penthouse, Raymond and this now put him at in a ring. If you not put him at in a ring, he can't go move from the 3rd floor to the penthouse, you know.
Raymond, I'm going to go to a ball like me. Just put my hat nowhere. Somebody walk behind me. I want a photo the other day, and I said, why? Some people just hitch up behind Raymond.
Boy, security tight. Yeah, man.
You see the picture?
Yeah.
Man, I want the bossy man with 2 and 9 pockets.
Yeah, man. I picture you see the video. I'm going to send you the video with the bossy walk. But anyways, Cranky, we're not derailed from that still enough. Let me tell you how my day start out. My day start out with a 3-0 loss. See me I say? To Bournemouth. When me say I couldn't believe, I couldn't even watch a match. Seeing? And me I say, yo, right now me under pressure, you know. Me now one group Cranky almost amount of message. The man them a beat we, you know, man. A beat. And me don't know say yo, me in my seatbelt already, you know. But guess what? Me I come out of that car there, you know. But guess what happened now? Guess what happened now? You see a man where you talk about last night, string a ball and onion bag tear up. So Cranky, my 3-0, a big victory for Bournemouth, you know. But guess what? Yo, 1-0 one of the hottest victory ever. A Bob Marley forward back on the scene, you know.
Yeah, coach, you know the fun thing about all of this? I'm not even that upset. You know why? you know why I'm not upset? No, I'm not upset. Because I was told during the week, Villa battered Man City, who are the perennial champions.
Mm-hmm.
And I went there today, and they don't batter nobody. They struggle probably early to start off slow. Because what they kind of game and you're a fear assessor.
Yeah.
We were the better team to run the game.
Yeah, but one...
Our captain can't afford not to score those goals, those 2 goals.
But Cranky...
Jesus think was a penalty. The Jesus thing was a penalty because I saw the Crystal Palace game against Liverpool, and I saw Meta got his penalty against Liverpool.
No, Cranky, you can't use one...
We lost.
Exactly, because you can't use one situation happening in our next game. And that me learn about the thing, you know. You can't use what happening in a one scenario if you say, all right, it happened there, so it not happen here. So each case is dealt with on its own merit. You get what me I said?
I just thought we didn't play smart today. Villa will not win the league. Let me say this. Villa will not win the league. You know why?
No, them not. Well, me not sure still, but them look organized. Them look organized.
But they had space. We played poorly in terms of not in terms of possession of the ball.
So who couldn't play poorly?
They played poorly in terms of we had chances behind your defense. Because they play a high line, you know.
Yeah.
You know what they do? They play 15 yards from the half line in both directions. Right? So they try to contain the game in a certain space. And we had our forwards were going too quickly to go behind. It was pretty windy, so the ball was being held up and tried to play it over the top. You either play the ball between the line over the top, between Martinez and their defense, there was a lot of space, coach. And Saka shouldn't have outside of the goal where he scored. Martinez just scored the one way get away. Odegaard just scored 2. So, coach, how much chance them get for we?
But you don't know, so that's why I say Cranky. You say you play better and lose, you know. But you just say you play better in terms of possession. But getting behind the team, utilizing the half spaces, scoring your chances when you get them. That is not playing better, Cranky.
No, it's playing better. When you create more chances, more than likely you're playing better. You play a better game.
Now, no, Cranky. May I go disagree again? Because
yes, okay.
Playing better cannot win the game. If you control the game and play better in terms of possessing the football, I understand that. But your final third, you preventing the defenders from scoring, or the forward from scoring. You managing the midfield and all of these things. Every component of a game put together to make the pot of soup. You know, just put on water and boil soup.
We do that more. Think about it.
But we don't know score, Cranky.
Wait a minute. But defensively, we weren't really threatened. We control most of the possession. We got chances to score.
So that means you don't put no salt in the pot then? You cook your soup and you don't put no salt in it.
No, it's fresh.
Exactly. So that means that it's soup I got insipid. Because no salt not going in the pot. So your salt now you use it to score your chances and you never score it.
So I'm going to ask those in the comment section. Be honest and be objective. I know it's hard for you guys to do. Because my team lost, so no one beat me. Tell me the truth. Who played better, Arsenal or Villa? And I hope you don't know football now, so be careful with an answer. I hope you don't know football. Because me watching the game objectively, at least I tried to. I mean, I smile saying, them team can't beat me. Them team can't beat me.
Hey.
We win this game, but there's a war in the coach. I don't want to be at first place come January 1st. I don't want to be first place coach, because last year it never worked out too well for me now. I want chase. I don't want to pressure on my
But we're not good for chase either.
No. We better chase.
No, cannot chase.
No. You know what? We'll get that party. We'll probably get back Timber. No, we'll be better. I'm probably buying somebody in January transfer window. We'll be better.
But Cranky, nobody now got a party there.
We don't want to come. We just want to go by ourselves.
The party now go flop, Cranky.
No, I want to come by myself. But look, credit to Villa and to Emery, because they beat us today. And I said yesterday, I mean, people are beating about Bailey. I said, I want Bailey to play well, but I want to win. I don't think either of those things occur, you know. Even though he had an assist coach. I don't think either of those things occurred. I don't think from the first, say, 10 minutes afterward, Villa were good. Any party when Villa was played overly well, actually. And I thought we recovered from the goal, played well, but with no end product, which is not good.
But Crank...
I thought Saka was poor. I thought Odegaard was poor. I thought Martinelli was better than those two. I thought Jesus wasn't dynamic enough in terms of creating chances. I think my midfield, my coach missed a trick by not playing Jorginho, because what Jorginho does really well is put the right pace on the ball between the lines to find his forwards, even from deep, and he wanted to play Havertz, who had a decent game. So, look, we can't take none from Villa except to say we thank VAR tonight and pray to VAR that VAR has assisted them.
But one next thing to Cranky, people, somebody in a comment, Rob Smith, I said, boy, you have to look once a Villa play with tired legs, you know. Because they play games in a week, high quality game. You see me, I say?
I guess we didn't play the game in a week, but we won 4-3. And I've come from deep down in injury time for win. I guess we're not playing on game, coach. Is that how it works?
We're not playing nobody. We're not playing nobody.
We played game and won 4-3, didn't we?
But I guess...
a day later, but it evens out, man. Come on.
Well...
Let's say that they were tired.
They look tired. Liverpool and them, they're leader now, and boy, I not even too like that.
They're not winning nothing. City will win again as they normally do. They'll get De Bruyne back. Then we'll get Rodri back for the next game. Then we'll probably bring somebody in January. They'll probably win again. So we're getting better.
But Cranky, yeah, defeat all like the comments that you make a while ago, because you say you don't want to be at the front because you chase better. So if you chase better,
I don't want to get in front because we choke last year. There's a difference. We choke last year. That's why we get better. We choke last year. So we want to come from behind and have less pressure on us. Pressure upon Villa now, because people say they have a chance to win. So they have more pressure now.
You can't put win.
Coach, I thought Villa was poor today now. Really poor. They're not showing nothing.
I mean, up front they weren't. But in the midfield and the defense, I think they were good because they sit deep. Then so they never did that play. I think they were playing more mid-block rather than low block, you know.
No, they don't play low block. They play, it's not really a mid-block either. What they do is they play a high line and they'll play an offside trap, but they're not fast enough to play offside trap. That's why Newcastle punished them enough and destroyed them. They're not fast enough to play offside trap. We are good running offside when you don't need to run offside, because if you're facing away from your goal and I'm running towards your goal and you're close to the halfway line, I should not go over the halfway line anymore, coach. So you think about it now. I just stay right the halfway line so you can't offside your own half. And as my player put up his foot to kick, I start running. So therefore, by the time I reach you, the ball should be on its way, and you can't turn fast enough. We did a poor job of beating the offside trap. And my question is, what was Arteta doing in training? But that's how Villa plays. I didn't see the City game, so I'm not sure why City didn't take advantage of it. But that's how they play. They play a high line, but they don't have a Gabriel and a Saliba who have speed and physicality to play that way. So I'm not sure why he plays that way. Torres is not quick. Konsa playing right back is not quick enough as a right back to play that way. That's why I'm thinking about putting on Cash later on.
And that's why
I think we missed a trick in the game.
Me never think so convincing today though. Uno never convinced me in the attacking third.
Not in front of goal.
Exactly.
We played well from our half to the final third, but we got lost and we got to the final third. We lost. But you know what, coach? We talk about my team. How is your team, coach? Let's switch the conversation. Not McGrath, not the team that won in Jamaica today. The team that played at Old Trafford. And you were at home today, coach.
Well, I know. All right. Let me answer.
I'm setting the stage.
Yeah, man, let me answer. Remember, say, we have been having a very poor record at home for the past few seasons. So there and then, we weren't able to put up any resistance based on how we are playing football right now. I don't think the team has have any drive, any effort. I think something is really happening in the dressing room that the media put out, and Manchester United are trying to cover it up. The club is in disarray right now. The club need a hose, one of the fire hose them. If it does hose down and wash out everybody out there, we're not supposed to be there. The team not playing good football. Oh Nana, I don't know if you used to part Beanie Man, but oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na. Him not going nothing at all.
Today wasn't his fault though. Today was not his fault. Those goals weren't his fault. None of them. None of the three of them.
Yo,
You guys don't. You weren't poor in a coach. You weren't terrible enough. If you think about the game and how you played. Do you like us? You didn't get really any clear-cut chances. No, not like us actually, like yourselves. You didn't get a lot of clear-cut chances. Your captain, who you guys all rate, who I don't rate by the way.
Man, he's not supposed to lead the team.
He's okay. When he does have the ball, he doesn't play football.
He's not supposed to lead the team.
He whines and fall down a lot. Say that again?
He's not supposed to lead the team.
No, he's not a leader.
Not a leader. Man come like him are the worst version of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Not sure because they're both from the same country, but what that means, but that has anything to do with it. But he's not a leader. And it's reflected in terms of how he operates. Always crying, always whining, always throwing himself to the ground. Doesn't get his way through a temper tantrum like a 4-year-old. He's not a leader. But you guys have, I don't know what to make of your team now. You're just all over the place. You spend a lot of money now, coach. A lot of money now. Look at your right winger, Anthony, the 80-something mil. Look at
Sloppy.
you bought a 30-something-year-old for about 70 mil, which is a waste. We can't buy a 30-year-old for 70 mil. But nobody want to tell me. Unless we need Hurricane, we know score. You can't buy no midfielder for $70 million. Who had a lot of miles on his legs. I'm not sure why you did that. You buy the kid up front, and he's a decent player, but he hasn't scored in the Premier League this year, has he? And
then now make him a start.
And right now, Martial, who is not being good, is your starter. So I don't know. It's not a good situation, coach.
Tell us a team was done.
After they came in, after they got rid of the whole, almost everybody in.
That's why I said the thing was done, man.
No, you can't believe that. You spend too much money. You spend too much money, coach. You gotta figure it out. Sancho, you spend what, 70 million for, and you can't give him away.
Sancho look for go back at Dart, man. Are getting our club.
Yeah, but Dortmund get him for about 20 mil. After selling it for 70 mil, so they make 50 mil. Yeah, I got them sell the player at a high price and buy him at a discount. So it's not a good look, coach. It's not a good look. But go ahead.
When you look upon it, still in a cranky. That's why the Premier League is one of the hottest league in the world, nicest in terms of being competitive. Because on any given day, if you don't turn up every game, you're liable to lose a game, you know. You're liable to be punished, you know. And any team is able to punish you, you know.
Because, coach, Crystal Palace could have won that game today, you know. If RU never get the second yellow, which was a stupid first yellow, people have to remember this, coach. When you're playing football, you can't take a stupid first yellow. Because you don't know what may happen. You may make a mistake and slide on somebody. They're leading one of the 70-something minute, and he got a second yellow, and the game shift from there. Because he got a stupid first yellow for no reason. So the Liverpool, who's a very good team, they could have lost today too. So you're right about the fact that on any given day, you may lose to a team that you didn't do much better than.
So what you see them chances of winning the league? Cause Liverpool man then come up. Hey, hold on. The Liverpool man then come up and attack, and here Rich Pool now come attack, but that's why England good. I've been one of the best league and most competitive league in the world. I pay foreign ballers in the league. Only not good. So you could have deal that not change, brother.
No, I wouldn't say that, coach. I wouldn't say that. they have 2 players playing overseas who are the best in other leagues, so I wouldn't say that. You have Kane playing in Germany, scoring tons of goals. You have Bellingham playing in Spain, playing really, really well.
Spain league and a strong league, man. That me I telling you, man. Spain league not competitive.
No, I'm saying they're playing in the 2 other top leagues in the world, right? The second, maybe about Syria is a good league, but La Liga and Bundesliga are 2 of the better leagues in the world, right? 2 of the top 5 leagues in the world, or top 4.
All right. Tell me.
Those 2 are 2 of the top players in those leagues.
Exactly, because those leagues are not difficult. Tell me now, name me 5 England players who are dominating our league right now.
I don't think anybody's dominating apart from Haaland. Think about it. There's nobody dominating the league apart from Haaland. But you're talking about playing well. Rice is playing well for my team. James is a very good player, but he's injury prone. Alexander Arnold, even though he can defend, is good offensively. If you go to the team, you have to know. Saka's played well, even though maybe half and half this year. Madison has been brilliant, but he's now injured.
So you're not tell me nothing, no standout, nothing then Cranky.
No. Madison has been standout. Rice has been standout. I can't say Saka. I'm just thinking about standout. I think Madison and Rice have been standout. But some of the other players, coach, are coming into the one. Most of them, Walker's been a standout. No, they have standout. Best right back in football. They have standout players. That's why they want to win the Euro, even though they always choke at the end. But they have a good team. They have a good team.
You miss out 4 then.
France. I think they have France are probably the 2 best team in the world, actually. People may say Argentina, but I don't think so.
Name Pompey, as we always say, Cranky, name Pompey upon a play football. Reggae Boyz have an argument.
Well, coach, you should know that, coach. You should know that with Man U today. You should be an expert.
And Reggae Boyz. Reggae Boyz.
It's a little bit different, right? So I want us to get as much name as possible for the Reggae Boyz, I must admit. Get all the names them. Get all the Greenwood names and the Mitchell names and all of them. Even try to get the Ramsey of the world. Get all the names. Because you know what, coach, you can't have too much talent, in your squad, You can't have too much talent. Because I'm telling you, if we get all those players and we go to Copa America, we'll create some situation which may be unpleasant for some teams.
Yeah.
If they look and see the Greenwoods of the world and the Grays and the Antonios and the Mitchells of the world and the Pinnocks, and the Blakes of the world, and even Beatty playing better now, then name does carry that kind of coach. And those players will not be fearful of the opposition and want to get them autograph because they will play against them normally competitively, right? When you play against somebody, they become familiar to breeds contempt, and therefore you don't have the same awe of them as you would if you see them on TV every day you play in a local league. So I want as many names as possible because they will have the exposure, they'll be in those environments, and they'll be able to compete. So we want the best teams. Copa America is going to be tough. That's how we play Mexico didn't go too well, so we need more players to play against Mexican coach. Because it's an opposition team.
Yep.
We need to hurt them. That's why we need midfielders who can get the ball to our forward line. And hopefully, players like Bailey who are now playing better, that form will transition to the national team. Because so far, coach, it hasn't. No matter what one tell me, saying you have beat people, I'm not trying to beat nobody. But the form that they exhibit at the club level need to transfer over to the national team. Which will then give the national team the best chance to win.
He hurt it too, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he hurt me, but he hurt Arsenal.
Listen to me, Cranky. Nobody, I jump off. I wagon already.
No. We are Arsenal fan through, coach. We don't bandwagon this now.
Mr. Rich Poo.
I'm a Jamaica fan. Win, lose, or draw.
Mr. Rich Poo put a message in a comment section. Say, you are sounding like a comedian who not funny. Yeah, you're right. Me not funny. Straight like arrow. Euro finalist, World Cup quarter finalist, Euro 24 favorite, England good. Oh, 24, oh, the favorite for me meaning say you're good. English media love talk up England. And you know that. You know that. You have to win. You have to win it for me. England have to win it. And then our next comment I say, if the Premier League are the best, or English team that dominate the Champions League. Remember, I said explicitly that the Premier League is the most competitive league. The Serie A, 1 or 2 teams are compete. Bundesliga is same thing. Spanish Liga is same thing. Every year you can know who will win. But right now, look at English League. You have a Aston Villa, you have a Newcastle, you have a Bournemouth last season. Plus Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, City. That makes it more competitive than the other leagues. You understand?
Yeah, the reason why I question is everybody can afford to buy players now, except for maybe those who just come from the championship. So think about it. Newcastle has some rich owners. Villa has some American owners who are investing in their team. So it used to be a top 6, you know. Now it's a top 8. And then you have Brighton, who's investing really well.
Mm-hmm.
So you may soon have a top 9. So when you have a top 9, they'll knock off each other. In Spain, you only have
2 or 3
teams.
Yeah.
Normally 3 teams, but then you may see one team pop up and down, like a Valencia may pop up and down. This year they have another team that's doing well. In Germany, you may have Bayer Leverkusen, who's doing well this year. Normally Dortmund and Bayern. Germany is normally 3 or 4 teams. PM 3 and maybe 4. English is normally 6, but now that 6 is expanding to 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be much more competitive.
Even though
City has dominated and win quite a bit, they're finding it harder and harder as time progresses.
Mm-hmm.
Because the league gets more money and you can buy more players, which becomes the disadvantage of the other top leagues in Europe. So my expectation is that it's only going to get worse for the top 6 teams, because Villa is not going anywhere when they have a good coach and good players. Neither Newcastle. And I'm sure Brighton will come at some point. They will stop just buying young and sell, and buying low and sell high. They will want to now compete at the highest level. When they have enough resources to do so. So, no, it's going to be good. I like how the English league is running. The only thing in the English league needs to change, coach. They need to amend is this. So, all the top players come from all over the globe. All the top managers come from all over the globe. All the major owners with money come from all over the globe. The only thing that doesn't come from all over the globe are the referees and VAR. That needs to change. they're all English. That needs to change.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing that in terms of how VAR and refereeing is occurring. We don't have the best people across the board, then you won't get the best outcome. And that, I think they need to think about how they can go out and get the best referees and the best VAR officials to administer the league and ensure that when we watch a game and we see decisions being made, they're made quicker, they're made better, they're more accurate, versus what we see now, it's all over the place. There's no consistency.
All right. What are your thoughts on Emery? Because Emery, his excitement, is jubilant look after taking that 3 points from Arsenal, is all demeanor and body language. Because Arteta stormed out of the stands before the game blew off, you know.
No, Arteta was mad about the VAR call against Jesus. He thinks it was supposed to be a penalty, and he probably thought the Havertz goal was a goal, even though you can't. If the ball hit your hand accidentally, the new rule is that you can't then be the goal scorer. If Nketiah scored the goal, he may have stood because it was accidental handball. But if you hand the ball, you can't be the goal scorer of the goal. So, look, we lost the game. Them think that worked themselves out. We did lose against Newcastle too, which I thought was even more worse than this one, frankly. But I think Jesus it was a penalty. I think that was a penalty. That's why he was upset. But Emery, who coached us for only less than 2 years, year and a half, or less than that actually, thought he was getting a raw deal. But part of Emery's problem was the language. Because you know this coach, if you don't speak English, is a problem for people, you know. Even though most English people can't speak more than one language.
Yeah.
English is the original language, but they critique others who were trying to speak their language. So Emery struggled with the language the first time. And I thought that was his biggest problem. Arteta is very eloquent and articulate. And so he can talk a bunch of nonsense, even though he lies a lot of times about things. But people accept him because he speaks the language well. They can understand him. He's clear. And they like him because he's no nonsense. But Emery has done a brilliant job. Think about it. When Emery took over from Gerrard, and I think they were like 4th from bottom or somewhere down the line. They weren't doing well. Gerrard was doing poorly. And it was the same squad he moved up the ladder. They made some acquisitions subsequently. Same squad he took and molded them, and they played better. And if you look at 2023, you probably have maybe the second or third best record in the league in this year, calendar year, which says a lot about him. But he's won 4 Europa Cup, right? It's not like, I mean, with a PSV actually, he got unlucky when they played. I think it was Barcelona when they won the first 4-0, and Neymar inspired Barcelona victory. I think they scored 5, but I think Emery they should have won that game, frankly. But they were cheated on a penalty. But he's a brilliant coach. No, he's a brilliant coach.
And
the question now is that is he better than Arteta? That's the question. That's the question people ask.
I am not sure, but Arteta team is playing good football in terms of ball movement. I see Villa playing good football as well. The only thing Arsenal probably have over them is the quality players.
Yeah, that's probably true actually.
Yeah, so
and I think the high line. I don't think teams have been smart when they played Villa when they have the high line. If you watch them against Newcastle, it was a blueprint for how you should play them. Because against Newcastle, even I think they may have gone up to 10 men at one point, but they were just peppering Torres' side of the field. Because he can't turn. He's like the Titanic. He's like Maguire. He don't turn that well. He's not as mobile if you try to play the ball behind him. And that's why we should have exploited him with Saka today. Against him and Dingy, whatever his name is. But we didn't. Right? We didn't, and they came away with a victory, which is unfortunate. But I don't think we were that smart today because I wasn't impressed with the high line, given how vulnerable it was. And I thought we should have practiced all week just to play the ball just behind the defense and try to run to it because they were vulnerable today, coach.
People them say Emery better than Arteta, man. More high profile.
That's hard to say now because Arteta's done really well. I mean, spend a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but if you finish 5th and second, and fighting for first, when before we weren't doing well, I remember we finished 5th, and we get to final of the Europa League, and then he got fired the subsequent year. I think he had 22 game unbeaten streak at one point in his first season. So he did well with us for the first part of the first year, but subsequently he struggled and we didn't have any patience for him.
And that's one of the things in football I really find amazing. The fact that teams are not being so much patient with the projects that they coach. Remember, they sat in boardrooms, in interviews and discussions, and I'm certain that the coach would have presented their modus operandi going forward in taking up the job, and they would have accepted it. So why patience is not something that is exercised as they go throughout the season. Remember, it takes a lot of things to get systems in play, It's a lot of variables, So the quick fix what some people want, it not gonna work. Coaching is like long term. But because of the nature of the business, I understand why they would want to. Because they're probably losing money because if you're not qualified for this, you're not qualified for that. But look at teams that have qualified and yet still they are losing money. And teams that have not qualified, they have been holding them on. You see what I'm saying?
He's like David Moyes. You can't follow a legend in the coach. It doesn't work out well. So David Moyes followed Ferguson and Emery followed Wenger. And even though Ferguson won when he left and Wenger didn't win when he left, you still create expectation. The fan base and the media, and I think the media and the fans are the ones who fired Emery more than anybody else. Because I think that it works that way.
Yeah.
The pressure is so great from the fans and the media that owners feel they have no choice but to make a change. And the media can be brutal. But they start taking bets real early as to who's going to get fired. And it creates a momentum, and it puts things in the minds of the fans, who then voice their displeasure, walk out stadium, put up. You guys should know this. You guys are expert at this. Put up banners.
What expert? Hold on.
Stadium with a protest outside.
Cranky.
Yeah.
Remember, say a long time, only know win nothing, Remember,
coach. Rephrase that. It's a long time we have won the league, coach. That's not
Cranky.
nothing.
A long time, I don't know win nothing.
Arteta's won an FA Cup. No. Arteta's won an FA Cup, coach. Arteta's won an FA Cup.
How long ago, Cranky? How long ago?
It's in his first season, 3 years ago.
Okay. But a long time.
I just want to leak up. Whatever the code. Nobody count leak up.
Oh, me?
No, we're not Tony either. I don't spend the most money now. I spend the most money.
But
don't spend the most money of any team. And right now, your team,
Cranky.
Won't trade nobody for your team for my team. Won't trade nobody for your team for my team.
Cranky.
Not even one player.
And this is what more on people to understand. Everybody guys see him coaching school, don't? See? Everybody go do the level 1, then do level 2, level whatever, A license, B license, C license. Them get pro license. Everybody leaving those institutions with a philosophy that they are going to employ with the knowledge that they got. Some people had a touch of their playing stance or styles when they were playing. They might add something that they played under, or they might infuse and crossbreed some things to get a philosophy. So what I'm saying, I say all of that for say Cranky. It doesn't matter how well you craft and put together a philosophy. If you don't have players that suit your system, you will never look good as a coach. Whether you do track and field, whether you do football, whether you do soccer, as me I try to differentiate, basketball, you have to have players that fit your system. And too long where I say, yo, money I spend. That is the nature of sport. And who really can outspend each other, along with coaching, Because if the coach, all right, look at some coach, them buy some no-name players, so to speak, carry them in a their system, and those players look excellent. When they are brought into another team with a coach that no really understand how that player play, the player look ordinary, but yet still not come from one club where he not mash up the whole place. Look on Sancho. Sancho look ordinary now. So if you don't have pieces...
No, it's a different league, The Premier League is pretty quick, The Premier League is a quick league, it's a physical league, so you have to make decisions much more quickly.
And that's why you have to have players. That's why you have to have players that can fit your system. If you have players who are going to hold on the ball too long, man are going to rush down on your double team, your triple team, and take with that ball.
Yeah. Which is why I give Algrim some credit for his recruiting, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Rob Smith said good coaches can build a system around players they have. Emery took Gerrard and Dean Smith players and turned them into a winner. Hold on, I understand what you say about that in a Rob Smith. But didn't he add pieces to that puzzle?
Yeah, he did. He bought Diaby. I think he bought Kamara, if I'm mistaken. He bought Torres.
You have to buy players for so him see a piece.
But he's right though. A lot of players were there.
Yes. But Cranky. But Cranky, I put it to you on Rob Smith though, that even though you have a core group of players, the pieces that were brought in are the players that are basically helping the system. And the players that were there before them really understand, yes. But without those players that them brought in, the team would have still play like a Dean Smith and a Gerrard. So you have to look on it from that standpoint.
I think they would have, they played better without. I think Gerrard is nothing coach. You gotta understand. You have to know how to use those pieces that you have at your disposal.
So now that may just as a
you give your coach, because think about it this way. Gerrard bench Mings, and take away the camera from Mings, which caused dissension in the changing room. Right? And Gerrard's style didn't align with the ability of his players.
Gerrard not play extensive football in clog up the system. So that never did work for you play them.
Because look at Emery's style now. Emery play cut out the field and shorten the field. Right? And shorten the field by playing a high line. And now starting press when you keep at the bottom, starting press put up the field. So you will run less in that system. And also it may fit his players who are sort of ball position team, who can press in a small circle. And he's a brilliant goalkeeper. He can cover a lot of space between his defensive line and the keeper and his box. So no, he's playing to the strength of his team and it's working out really well. And that's very obvious.
Mm.
But they're still now in the league, though. I don't care about it. They're now in the league.
Man, I think that pressure is too much for them. Especially gone reaching at the Christmas season when you have a whole lot of games playing in succession. This week was one of them. They played what? They played 3 games in a week. Arsenal played 1 Saturday and then 2 in a week. So
no. They played the same period we played.
No cranky.
They played okay. They played Sunday to Saturday and we played Saturday to Saturday, I think it was.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be technical, Saturday gonna be 1 week. The end of 1 week.
No, the way you think about a week. I'm sorry, but it's 1 day different, I think it was. I think it was 1 day different. I don't think it was more than 1 day different between us in terms of them when they played and when we played. But think about, coach, here's what people are missing. Tottenham battered Villa in the first half of their game last weekend. Tottenham picked up about 4. And they didn't score. See, you tell me, Tottenham didn't take their chances against Villa. Tottenham battered Villa. They got behind them. Miami found out, and they're gonna feel the pain. Tottenham should have been up 4-0 in the first half.
So that's why I say you can't me not agree with them. People that say them are gonna win the league right away. No. The December period not come at a whole lot of ball left to play.
Yeah, we know that, coach. We know that.
Yeah, man. We don't know that, man. We don't bamboo fire, you know.
We were leading last year at this time, and winning games with an ease and a comfort, and not feeling any pressure. Up by 6-8 points on City, and the last part of the season, the last 8 or 10 games, when injuries started hitting and Saliba was out, they just collapsed.
Remember say on a bamboo fire, you know.
Yeah.
On a blaze up.
What happened if Villa lose Watkins?
I don't know. And that also plays
a replacement for him.
No, but and that also plays a part in title chasing when you have a league format.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. And they can afford to lose Bia because they're replaceable. They replace each other. As we've seen throughout the season so far. They have no life-for-life replacement for Watkins.
I see. Look at Bailey.
Yeah.
You see, look at Bailey out and out. Wonder for how long.
Yeah, look how he got injured in the first half. And I don't think it's gonna end. It wasn't somebody kicked him in it. It was like him just damaged something.
Me believe, say, Virgin, and I will forever say, Bailey is seen as somebody who does calisthenics. Calisthenics is very important. Meaning they use a body weight to get strong and all of them things there. Basically core. But you see, the iron when you lift up cranky, that is essential. Stronger muscles, me not gonna say no injury not gonna take place, but when your muscles are stronger, using support, it's better for you, especially playing at the high level, professional level. It's easier for you to go to the weights room than just stick to calisthenics.
No, I think weights are imperative. You have to lift weights.
You have to. It is proven, scientifically, it is proven that it is important. I'm not saying that is the reason, you know, but something is wrong with Leon Bailey and his frequent injury issues. The commentator them say it, you know.
Yeah. Well, you have to tear the muscle and rebuild them in a court, right? You have to destroy the muscle and rebuild them. You can't just...
No, but when you are destroying muscles, they are destroyed through the what you call micro tear.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta destroy them and rebuild them so they get stronger.
No, but you know destroy the way our female destroy.
No, I don't. Because does he lift weights?
Me don't know in a look so sound like him manager said that.
So when you lift weights, it destroy the muscle, you know, and repair and regenerate itself.
Yeah, but
so that's why you have to lift weights.
Exactly. So the muscle fiber them tear, and with the intake of protein and them something that it help it to repair.
And it gets stronger.
And it gets stronger, right?
Yeah, that's why you have to destroy. I mean, most of the teams have weight rooms, you know. And you see enough of them players, they see them finish practice, go to the weight room, go to lift. You don't want to overdo it still, but you have to get stronger. You don't get too tight, so you can't be flexible, but you have to get stronger.
Yeah, man, you have to be strong, man. You see, flexibility, strength, endurance, those are part of being fit, you know. You have muscular strength, and you have muscular endurance. You have flexibility, which is very key. The muscles them have to be flexible, they have to be supple. Remember say most of them are elastic in other words, you know. So if they are not able to stretch, if they are not able to go through certain rigors, you have a problem.
Yeah. I mean, some people say I don't do weight training. Like that's a great thing not to do. And you're like, really? You think that's so wonderful that you don't do weight training? I think you should do weight training. I think in today's environment, especially given us training put on your body, you have to make it as strong as possible.
Yeah.
You can withstand the rigors, especially the Premier League coach, when you're so physical, and people are letting them try to damage you sometime.
A part of the nervous system too, you know. So you train you basically train the muscle connected to the nervous system to ensure say all sensory nerves and neurons are sending the correct signal. So it takes a whole lot of these things. But Mr. Joe Fortis say his handlers said years ago that his players don't do weights training. And I don't know.
Villa, they may mandate you do weight training, right? It depends on the club, how the club operates. He's going to have the physical trainer at the club who will determine what his program should be like.
But you know, you have a lot of professional players that side-eye the workout them.
Yeah, but normally in those environments, coach, they want to try to figure out, given all aspects of your body composition, your work, exactly what you need, a program specific for you, and your physical attributes. And I think a lot of times weight training is part of those programs. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, actually.
Me too.
Surprised it wasn't. But some people are just injury prone. Look at Smith Rowe. ESR is always injured, coach. Always injured. Some grinding. Look at Tommy Austin. Calf always a problem.
Yeah.
He had calf issues way back from in Italy. He have calf problem all the time. Look at Antonio. Always up with a hamstring.
Because Antonio have big muscle.
Strong. And Antonio lift weights. And look at Antonio always pull something.
Because he have big muscles. So for his regime, if you notice, when you see them out of the warm-up and something, Antonio get a different. So you can probably can't just go straight in there because the bigger the muscle, the longer it take for warm-up.
Everton Jackson said, eat more cold food. Hey, I was a Jamaican. What people eat? Cold food.
Cold food, no. Cold no good for you, man.
Hey, coach, you know something, coach? I was in a supermarket today. In what they call the Caribbean section. Hey, we eat pork, coach.
Caribbean people are black people.
Yeah, no, well, maybe a black people in general, because you know, we eat no fast food, but coach, a pure
red meat,
bread, may I see, bun, and bulla, and nothing to do with the supermarket. I said, what be it? We used to think what they said, man, we eat a pure carbs, you know, pure sugar. They're not good for you, man. If you look at the whole both side crackers, there's a ton of stuff which is just really bad for you. I mean, I say, we need to eat better.
You know, me
so we end up having like diabetes or something there.
Yeah.
Poorly.
But me cut out them thing there out of my diet, you know. Let me tell you this, Cranky. You see, what happened though, the economics make people eat bad poorly too, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you have $200 in your case and you go to the supermarket, you are going to look for items that can stretch that $200, you know. If you buy vegetables and things that are good for your body, you might get a small bag of groceries. Then you can stretch it $200 and get a trolley full of grocery. So people don't really look on that and say, all right, me I try to eat healthy, but me I try to eat for sustain me for the long period of time.
I think that's yes and no. Agree that the food will last longer. That is a processed food. But in Jamaica, if you live in the rural areas, you have no excuse, coach, for not eating healthy. Between all the stuff you can have, between growing fruits and growing vegetables, I think you should be able to eat healthy. But because it's probably more convenient to buy the processed food lasts a long time. So they need to be refrigerated to last a good time.
Yeah.
It tastes sweet, and a lot of times we love sweetness. Because if you eat vegetables, especially if you eat like lettuce and everything, they don't have that great taste.
Taste, right.
And that addiction to it, because sugar is addictive,
Right, so the taste buds activate towards those type of things. And you wonder why people eat the things that are not good for them, but the things that are good for them, it's tasteless. So these are some of the things you really have to train your body, and your mind.
Yeah, but you can put some dressing for the time and improve the taste. And the dressing gonna add calories. It's not as bad as if you eat just a processed food.
Yeah, but
it's really bad for you.
The dressing our next thing too.
I agree, but I'm saying at least you're eating the salad,
and
the dressing may not be great for you, but at least you're getting some of the nutrition you're looking for. I mean, I always tell people about say, boy, you eat them things to make you strong. So, cold and look weak to me, coach, and the elephant look weak to me.
And a bush they eat, though.
Exactly. When we come up with these complicated formulas and stuff about eating and what combination work. And the more you get more information about these things, you realize that, what, the scientists sometimes wrong about what.
Yeah, that's why scientists always have to do research. But when you look at the cows, them say animals in general that give suck. When these animals go out and them have them young ones, them give them milk. When these animals grow up, them not drink no milk from nobody else.
No.
Or nothing else. Them just go graze. So why even we as people are drink milk? And them a tell us that we get what, calcium from it and them something there?
Yeah, I think we're sometimes too smart for our own good. But I'll say this way. Animals eat for survival, and we eat a lot of times for taste. We eat for taste, right? And if you eat for taste, it's like everything is in life. If something is too good, it's really too good to be true. If it tastes too good, most things are good for you not taste good, no coach.
Yeah.
Medicine and taste bitter. Most things are good for you and not taste good. There's a contradiction there, but if it tastes too good, it's not good for you.
But cranky, and the next hand still when you look upon it still yeah, milk build up a lot of mucus in you. And some food where you eat already, it is a part of developing mucus. So imagine you drink milk, plus your body produce mucus as well, through the digestion process. What happened to cranky? Even the vegetables where them say we're supposed to eat, You understand? These are sometimes chemical riddle products too, so that they can
That's part of the problem we have, coach, which is...
So you have to just bless and eat.
What I call organic, what we in Jamaica use natural food. Expensive. The more chemically embellished food are the ones which are not organic. They're cheap. Sometimes the chemicals take away some from our healthiness from it. Yeah.
Hey, you see man like Duckland and them man, there's some sample man in there. Man, they say this are the eating show. I look like cranky know about the eating.
Well, no. I try to slow down the aging process. You try to do things which you probably should have learned when you were younger. But as coach said, because of finance and otherwise, more you realize that you're being eating horribly. So, give you an example, coach. People don't realize that. When we go work, those station most of them have a place them called Just Salad, Just Sell Salad. That place is ramen, of course. Most of the people in there don't look like us,
Yeah.
They don't look like us at all. And it's not that expensive, by the way. You can buy a Just Salad, you build your own for like $10, coach. And the ram come between, say, 11:45 and, say, 2 o'clock. They only serve lunch, by the way. But we are not participating in that process because we like to eat the nice stuff, the sweet stuff. And so those who are not like us will be much more healthier because their system won't be clogged up with all this sugar and all this processed stuff, which is not good for you. Increase your blood pressure, give you diabetes because your glucose don't work really well. That will destroy your system. So the more you get older and you realize these things, that's why you stop eating meat and some of that stuff. You try to eat better. Okay? Try to slow down the aging process. And at the same time, you want to get up every day and something not work. You feel bad, you feel pain where you don't know why you have pain. You need to both work out and eat better, and you'll be in a better place.
Yeah, because you have chronological and biological age, The biological are the one where you try if you slow down. Because inevitably, aging take place every single time the clock tick, you know. But you have the opportunity to slow it down through exercise and nutrition. More so nutrition. Nutrition are the key part. Because people think say if you eat the fast food them and you have a workout, you're alright. No. 80% of what you eat, 20% are the workout. Exercise important, but it's the nutrition that is going to help you to be in a state where your aging process slow down. So if some people do some tests, you have some people that say, for example, a 60-year-old lady, and if them do the test on her, she have the biological age of a 25-year-old. But chronologically she's 60 years old. Because of what she has eaten and the exercise regime she depend help to slow down the aging process. So these are things that people. So if you're involved in a sport, your nutrition and your diet have to be on par. Because if that is not on par, you set up yourself for injury. You set up yourself, and you see when your nutrition good cranky and you get injury, you recover quicker, you know.
Yep. Yeah. No, I mean, if you think about it, coach, you lose muscle mass as you get older. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They had this program on TV once. They showed this lady and her husband. I think they're both in their 80s, and they show you what they eat. So her husband just eat naturally, right? Poorly, not a processed food and stuff. Her diet wasn't pretty aggressive, like only like greens and leaves and salad and thing there. Little or no chemicals in her stuff, right? Little or no dressing on her salad. That a blended type food she ate. She looked like she about 50 something, 60. Him looking me, it's like 85. If you saw them together, you would never know they're partners or man and wife, but they're married because they look so different in terms of how they physically look, but their age was the same. But if you look, there was a perfect example when you do a study to see somebody who eat one way and how nutrition affects the aging process. They were night and day in terms of how they looked, how they operated, how they move, you know, how mobile they were, given their ages, and yet they're both the same age, but the nutrition was so different. And she didn't exercise that much either. It wasn't like she was exercising, like lifting a lot of weights. But just the nutrition alone showed the differential between the two, which is
the nutrition important. Yeah, man.
So you need to eat right.
That is so true. And especially once the man them get up in that age, you know, we have to take care of ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
We can't get involved in the drinking and the smoking and in a certain type of eating of meat. It can't go work. Because one thing happen with the processed food and them something, you know. Your body going out extra work.
Because I'm critical of Bailey. They don't want to do it. You must do for yourself. I ask him to do this, please. When Bailey played for the national team, so he played 2 games the last window. And play against Canada, Jamaica. Almost go against Jamaica. 3-sitter, right, coach? So we praise him. You know what, Bailey? My youth, me keep missing go away, my youth. We love you. So keep missing go away. We don't care what you want. So you play good for us, you play good for we. We respect your ability. You want to do well. And if you miss the goal, we also say, you know what, Bailey, next time, try hard. You know what, coach? Me not like, we can't do that, coach. I'm sorry, we can't do that. We can't do that. If you don't play good, we have to call him. If you play good, we'll give him flowers.
Yeah, try fool yourself, cranky.
Yeah, me try fool myself.
Yeah, try fool yourself.
It won't work. Can't be. But I want to do well. Look, if me support that team and the player on my team playing well, of course I will support him. Why would I not? If he doesn't play well, that means my team is not doing as well, especially a key player. I can't give him flowers. I'm sorry, I can't give him flowers.
That's true.
Especially when he's thinking about a spot where he's getting opportunities. Now, he's not getting opportunities on the coach. I want to say, well, he put himself in those positions to get opportunities, which is true. But at some point, he has to take advantage of those opportunities. And he has not been doing so as frequently as he's done more recently with Villa. So hopefully that form is not temporary, coach, and it transitions to the national team come March. Because, coach, you going to the game in March? Come on, try to reach you now.
What do you mean if more want to go?
Yeah, man, I try to read. I want to finish a flyer or drive. I know something like the flying thing, but man, I try to figure that out. I forgot. I forgot to read.
Driving a far, cranky? From where you there?
Yeah, but I don't have time for me, of course. I think once a boy, I'm going to drive like 6-7 hours, go visit different states. So I may drive from here to North Carolina. I go to a day, and stay in a hotel and just tour the city of Charlotte.
Oh.
Then may drive down to like down south further, do like a 3-day trip versus a 1-day trip. Because it's 20-something hours from New York, actually. But I may fly for the March game, but drive for the June game. Because we're going to play what? Las Vegas. Boy, coach, you're hot in a coach. I don't know what to do it, you know. People don't realize in the summer how Texas, you know. You can't breathe at Texas in the summer, you know.
Yeah, man, it tick like a fog.
Yeah, man, you thick, man. You go outside, you feel like something hit you in your face, like a man slap you. And you get a one-time box. I was in Dallas a number of years ago. I'm telling you, it's about 7 I can't stay on you. No, so. I don't know people play sport in that weather. So, and the English with them, if you're playing England, even like a billion others who probably play in Jamaica, but now are playing overseas for a long period of time, it's going to be difficult for them to maintain their stamina and to play for your whole 90 minutes in weather like that.
So that's why I'm gonna say, giraffe. Somebody me put up a video, and somebody said under the video with a giraffe for the local players, because English players they can't manage that temperature there.
So we have a chance to drop a local player and get 6, or drop an English player and give yourself a chance to win. I don't know about that, coach.
I don't know about that either.
No, the rationale that don't make no sense to me. The reason don't make no sense to me. The reason don't make no sense. Sorry, coach. Somebody tried calling. I'll shut them on. Still there, coach?
Yeah, man. I'm still there, man.
I'm on my phone. Somebody's trying to call me. Let me text them. No, but I don't think coach, as an Arsenal fan texting me now, I'm probably crying about today.
Oh, so no one go have on a cry baby moment.
Yeah, we have to console each other because it's not been a good day. Because I know he might beat some people, you know. I know he might beat people.
Hey,
especially soccer.
Hey, Richard Samuel said Arsenal and Man U. One is bamboo fire and one of the other is pure ash.
I think if you compare the two
Me take it ash.
So one can say
me take it ash.
We both lost, but we lost with dignity.
No man, listen to me, man. Crank it. 1-0 hot, man. What kind of dignity, man?
No, coach,
You're not dig nothing.
away from home. No, coach. We were not at our home.
But no, but our home record is very bad.
I don't want the excuse, coach.
That is not an excuse. And my team now play good.
Home in 14 games, coach. I'm not at home in 14 games, you know.
So that's why Villa win. That's why Villa win.
Exactly. So we should expect to lose.
No expect to lose. Una fly high. Don't bother with that. Let me give a my cricket's voice. Don't bother with that. Man, they say.
You know, coach. Never stop beat Bailey now because everybody from the case about Bailey thing. Them think if Bailey do well, me vex, and it's the opposite. It's the opposite. Me not vex if Bailey do well. To the contrary, people. Me want Bailey to do well. Want Bailey to shut me up. That's what I want him to do. I've said that before. Me want any player me criticize. Like I'm criticize Havertz to shut me up. Havertz been playing better actually. So now I want Bailey to do well, man. The kid is a local star. You call him superstar. I say local star. I don't think he's super yet.
Yeah, man. Local superstar.
Shelly is a superstar. He's a superstar.
Yeah, man.
Superstar.
You're gone down the right avenue, You're gone down Shelley Avenue. But nobody.
No, superstar. They're superstar. Shelly, Ilian, UC, and a superstar. Then you have the stars. Like a McGrath would be a star. The Herd would be a star.
Bolt a mega superstar still. In past super.
Yeah, well, probably. Yeah, probably more like the legend type. Well, actually, those 2-3 could be called legend too, you know.
Yeah.
That's done enough.
Ilian, Shelley, and Bolt.
Yeah. Those 3 are superstars. Legends.
Legend.
Even Merlin is probably a legend for Jamaica. But having said that, some Bailey is not there yet. If I do more for the country, for me personally, given that he plays quite a bit of games nowadays, he has to produce for the country to be considered superstar for Jamaica. But if he's one of the top players in the Premier League, he could get to that level at some point. But right now he's not a superstar today. But look, I want the kid to do well. He's still young enough to enhance his game, play better, and hopefully, you know what, coach? He has a perfect platform come March and come June next year. They shut me up, coach. That's all I have to say. And I want him to do well.
Yeah.
Plus, if I go down there as a media person, I don't want him to cuss me. So I try to friend him up from now. I try to say some nice things. So I'm like some people say, so this is some people I know. I try to friend up people and talk about this person, this, and when I'm cussed before. But not hypocrite, coach. Not hypocrite. No, but I want the kid to do well. I want the kid to do well. I don't want to look poorly. I would never be wishing that on any person plus somebody from Jamaica. No. But I must admit, I've been critical of the person. Coach, I said that yesterday, it's a perfect example of people can say, me bias, my coach. It's a perfect example. Me get beaten like Hector get beaten, coach.
Yeah, man, you beat Hector Wicked for sure, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not against Hector. I want Hector, but if he's not playing well for the country, I have to call him out. And my hope is that Bailey will improve and Bailey will play well, especially for Jamaica. If Bailey played for Jamaica, if Aston Villa late over the last 5 or 6 games, then we got much better chance to win, coach. Because when we're playing, forget about when we're playing US in March, we ain't ever coming in a game, coach. But by the way, I got Texas, I fly for Texas, and we just lay up, you know what? We don't want to do that. We want to go there and compete. Even if we don't win, coach, as long as we put on a good performance, I can live with that. Right? We want good performance from the team. Hopefully we don't have any injuries, because, injuries are a big thing for most players. The US will come with their best team, and we want to come with our best team. We need to go to the coach. Say I go England, but I know I'm going to England, but my hope is that he's going there to seek out some quality players, especially some midfielders, and somebody kidnap Greenwood and bring him come, because we need him. People that talk about say, boy, we have no people up front. No, we don't.
Greenwood would that be a good addition still, man.
Yeah, Greenwood is
regardless.
Quality player. Quality finisher to coach. Quality finisher. So you need a coach. People can put the ball on the net. Quality finisher. Left foot, right foot. Quality finisher. We could use Manu right now.
I tell you.
If he was there, he'd be playing over
Rashford.
Garnacho. Well, all of them actually. He played all of them. Every single one of them actually. And he probably could play the tail in the coach if you push him now. So Jamaica should think about if we have Gray and him and Bailey and Anthony and Nicholson. I don't know which 4 would play, but we should probably play 4 out of the 5 of them. We probably should put him in the 10 versus play Nicholson and Antonio up front, because they're both similar to me. So we should push him in the 10 spot. I would move Gray because Gray has been effective out wide, but I think Gray can play the 10 also. I don't think Bailey's an effective 10. He's not pass enough. I look for the pass enough to play that. I think he should just stay out wide, but I do think that we should push to get Greenwood. We need both 3 midfielders and Greenwood next winter. And a right back to coach. I mean, nobody talk about right back to my coach. But he's a right back. He's got potential, but he's still raw coach. Don't consider the coach will bench Greenwood to play Bailey. We never know what the coach will do. But I don't know how that would work in the course. I don't know how that would work. Because people don't realize it, Greenwood was in the England setup, as one of the up-and-coming star. If he didn't get this trouble, he and Foden were 2 of the up-and-coming stars that got in trouble when they went to some hotel in Europe. But they were both being viewed in a similar light in terms of trajectory. So I would think that if you have somebody who would have been in the England national team setup, may have even been a starter, was more high rated than Saka at one point, then if you get in the Jamaica team, why won't you embrace him coming in and don't get him to be disillusioned? Give him playing time. I think he would be the best player in the Jamaica team to come to the team. Just based on reputation. Now you got to put his form in the field. But in terms of reputation, he'd be the best player in the Jamaica team. Bar any player.
Yeah, we can agree.
I remind people this all the time, coach. Can I say me beat people? Whenever you hear me beat, me ask a question and be a fair answer. Whenever you hear me beat our captain as yet, apart from when he started, and Arthur is playing, not other factors, because I did call him out about some other factors way back when. He World Cup qualifiers. But whenever you hear me criticize Blake's performance on the field, when I get much criticism, coach, because he produce all the time. I apart from his ability to play out from the back, which it is what it is, that's not going to change for him, he produces all the time. So if you produce all the time while you play, you should get your flowers all the time. If you play and you have a good reputation and you don't produce, you should expect to get criticism. And for players to not expect that to happen, then they're being disingenuous. Because I'm sure if they like some other sport and they support basketball and your football player and players not playing well in your team, you're going to call them out too. So they need to play well, which will then, the criticism will lighten up and they'll get their flowers and everybody will be happy. You don't play well, you get flack. You play well, you get your flowers. That's how life works.
All right, Cranky.
So I keep telling people Blake is our best player by far.
Yeah.
Ralph Smith, you know what? I'm not going to comment on that. I'm going to leave it alone.
Anyways, I'm going to run, you know, because...
Yes, coach. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, man, I touch the street, man. Big up yourself, Cranky.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, best
it 2 we lose 3 points, so you know more me right now. me more than you. Me more than you because McGrath win.
I won't compare us. You got 3 from goal, man, coach. You should be walking around with your thing over your face. It's too high up, coach. Too high up.
No, man. Remember say
McGrath.
McGrath winning, man. McGrath winning, brother. So me kind of hit the party a good side, you know.
I forgot. You have solace in the fact that your school is
exactly. McGrath win. So me have a look cancellation, you see me?
Yeah, well, congrats, coach. Congrats.
Yeah, man. Respect,
much power to that. Much power. We could have the winning distributed.
Yeah.
My school win too much. Enough fear.
That sound like a song with a song with a big up in a Cranky. But anyways, me hear you still.
No. Bless, coach. Bless. All
right, big up Cranky. So people, this is where we end the show for tonight. You know? Remember me telling you yesterday that we have an early show. You know? Telling you already. So I want to do clan, man. You see, we are educated and you're gone for a different trajectory, you know, man. Yo. Anyways, big up on yourself. Big up Duckland. Big up Actually. Big up Cranky. Big up Rob Smith. Dan, Dr. Dan, Jason, Jerome. Who else there? Richard Samuels, Rich Poe. Sure Improvement. Jerome 876. Jairus. Dre Fortes. Who else there? Everton Jackson. Jazz Sports Talk. Actually in the building. RR. Big up on yourself. Kevin Williams. Until next time. If we reach in back early, might just jump on for the next time. But anyways, big up to all the McGrath massive, you know. You see what I say? Big up the whole team. You understand? Bless up on yourself, people. You know, say, end the show, end the year show, I go hot. Look out for that coming up, you know. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.